Runner from Italy who went missing after the New York City Marathon has been found.
Yes, he ran the race but then vanished after crossing the finish line. The big question is, what happened to him? CBS 2's Brennan is here with the story.
And it's quite a story, Christine Maurice. We can tell you John Claudio Marengo was a recovering heroin addict who wanted to adopt a healthier lifestyle. His rehab clinic in Italy sponsored a trip to the New York City Marathon, but when he went missing, it was an eagle-eyed New York City police officer who was off duty who spotted him on his way to work.
It was the marathon mystery. Gian Claudio Marengo had crossed the finish line, but the Italian tourist then just disappeared into the post-race mob, not to be seen for nearly 40 hours, until off-duty police officer Man Yam boarded a southbound number 2 train and noticed something wrong.
As I was sitting across from this gentleman, in my mind, it's like, is this the person that they're looking for? And I saw him, he looked like he was in distress.
Officer Yam says he had just read a newspaper article on his smartphone about the missing runner and wondered if this was the guy.
This gentleman sitting across from me, it matches the attire he was wearing of running gears. Plus on top of that, he had a very dry lips, which gave me indication that possibly he might be the person that we're looking for, because it seems like for an extended amount of time, he haven't had anything to eat or drink.
Marengo was not wearing his marathon bib, but had a marathon backpack. The officer approached him and asked if he was okay.
He spoke to me back in Italian, but I just want to use mannerism to identify myself, let him know that I am a police officer and everything is going to be okay. And then his eyes lit up like, you know, like kind of like relief, like somebody actually going to help me.
Marengo was apparently wandering around the city after the race. He was supposed to reunite with his fellow runners at a hotel in Long Island City, but couldn't find his way there until Officer Yam spotted him.
Even when you're not on the job, you have that mentality.
You know what? Pretty much based on my training and my observation, I do a quick scan of my environment to make sure everything looks normal. And it's just that moment. He did not appear to seem normal person that would take a train at 6:40 in the morning.
But Officer Yam was really on the ball. Now, police say Marengo had an unlimited Metro card and was basically just riding the trains and hadn't really eaten or drank in nearly 2 days. And, guys, he was treated for dehydration. Otherwise, he's in good health, and he's going to fly back to Milan.
I'm so happy he was found, but I can't imagine not eating or drinking for that long after running a marathon.
It would certainly seem that way, and if based on the treatment that he got at downtown Beekman, he did need a lot of hydration.
Yeah.
So maybe he got a soda along the way. We're not really sure, but you know how it is. You know everybody gets very dehydrated,
yeah, absolutely.
right?
So many questions.
Yeah.
Bravo to that officer.
Yes, great job. And by the way, speaks 3 languages, English, Cantonese, and Spanish. And he said the Spanish helped him because he was an Italian tourist and the languages are similar.
Sure.
So great job by Officer Yam.
We are lucky to have him.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Dick.
Thanks, Dick.